Happy birthday month to all my Libras out there. This is ViLo Energy Healing. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the month of October. Now, these messages may not resonate with every Libra out there, so please just take what resonates with you and leave out the rest. Okay, also stay tuned for your bonus info that's going to come up after this. All right, Libra, let's see what we have for you this month. Okay, so this month has you on guard. Okay, you've been through too much to just let people walk all over you again. Listen, you're beat up, but you're still standing. All right, October is testing your resilience, but it's also reminding you how strong you've become. It wants to make sure that you hold your ground without turning cold. Okay, so protect your energy, but don't shut yourself off completely. All right, not everyone deserves that. Just don't let anyone push past your boundaries again, okay? Delays and setbacks could definitely test your patience this month. Okay, shit feels like it's not moving, like you're stuck in limbo. You need to realize that you can't control every little thing. Okay, the harder you try to control it, the worse it gets. Some things are just out of your hands. And what's meant for you won't pass you by no matter how long it takes. So just chill out, because forcing it won't change the outcome anyway. The truth is starting to come out, okay? And all the BS is getting exposed. That stuff that you couldn't see before finally makes sense, okay? You're gonna see people and situations for what they really are, and it ain't gonna be pretty, okay? You're gonna know who's real and who's fake. No more pretending for anyone. Emotions are all over the place. So either you or somebody close to you can't keep it together. Okay? There's mood swings, guilt trips, or maybe just emotional games going on. Okay, just step back from the drama and stop trying to fix people who don't even want to grow up. Right? Put yourself first. Something in the past motivated you. Okay, whether it was an idea, an opportunity, or even a person, it got you thinking about your future again. It gave you the boost that you needed to get out of that rut. And it reminded you that it's okay to want more. You didn't need every detail planned out. You just needed that little push to get moving. I'm picking up that your stability comes from your circle. Okay, this could be home, family, or friends. That's where you'll find peace this month, okay? You're gonna have moments that remind you of things that really matter, okay? Celebrate the small wins. Surround yourself with people that are loyal. There's some kind of pain or disappointment that you can't ignore. Okay, someone or something is gonna hurt. You're gonna be tested with heartbreak, rejection, or a tough truth. Okay, and it's not going to be easy to deal with, okay, but facing it is the only way you're going to heal. Yes, you're going to want to run from it, okay, because it is going to hurt. But you know what? It's better than living in denial. All right, just rip the Band-Aid off, feel it, and move on from it. Juggling everything isn't working anymore. You're stretched way too thin. You're running around like you can do it all, but you're dropping shit left and right. You need to realize that you're taking on too much. Okay, cut the dead weight and prioritize what really matters before you burn out. You can't keep this up anymore, Libra. Progress feels slow. Okay, things feel scattered. You're gonna need to have patience because you're dealing with half-ass energy all around you. Okay, someone talks big but doesn't follow through, and honestly it's a waste of your time. Stop putting effort into flaky shit. Okay, if it's not solid, it's not worth it. You're carrying heavy feelings of loss or regret. It's always easy to focus on what went wrong, right? But there's still something left over. Yeah, something hurt or didn't work out, but sitting in misery isn't going to change it. okay, you're going to need to shift your focus. Get up and look at what's still there. You're not done. So stop acting like it's over. You know, you're fighting change and you're holding on to dead weight. All you're doing is dragging out the pain, and making it harder on yourself. Okay, the more you refuse to move on, the worse it's going to feel. Okay, so stop being scared of endings. It's part of life. Let go now before the universe does it for you. All right, Libra, that's what I have for you today. Hey Libra, it's Vita with ViLo Energy Healing. Welcome back to part 2 of your reading. This is going to be your bonus info for the month of October. Okay, so let's just start off with some timing windows, okay? I'm going to start from the beginning of the month and work my way to the end. Let's see here. We have October 6th to the 10th. Okay, that's when a cycle feels stuck and progress like slows down. Okay, now we have from the 14th to the 18th. Okay, that's when clarity hits, lies, illusions all get revealed. All right, then we have the 20th to the 24th. Okay, that's when heartbreak or disappointment comes in. All right, then the 27th to the 31st. Okay, that's when you're fighting change, but you know you need to let go anyway. Now, the zodiac signs that came through strong in this reading, now this could be someone that you're dealing with. It doesn't have to be, okay? Don't get too fixated on the signs. You could be dealing with any sign. All right, the signs we have here are, let's see, we have Sagittarius. We have Pisces. We also have Scorpio, Capricorn, and Virgo. Okay. All right, now I'm just going to jump into some symbols, okay, that I picked up. I'm seeing butterflies. Okay, that stands for change, transformation, trying to break through. Okay, what else? Like rain or storms. Okay, that has to do with like emotional release or cleansing. Then I'm seeing mirrors. Okay, that's like facing the truth, facing illusions. I'm also picking up colors blue and white. Okay, that stands for clarity, truth, like emotional healing. Okay. Let's see. Now phrases that you could be saying, thinking, or feeling. Let's see what we have. I don't know how much more I can take. Everything is starting to make sense now. This hurts, but I know I needed to see it. Why do I keep holding on to something that's already over? Okay. All right, some extra clues too in your reading. Let me see. Okay, I'm picking up on like intense dreams that feel more real than usual, okay? Feeling pulled towards like old situations just before like finally letting them go. Okay. All right. I'm going to channel some initials. Now, this could be first name, last name, your name, their name. Place it how you see fit. Okay. So the first one is B, L, T, H, R, C, S, M, and D. Okay, that's what I have for you guys today. If you're enjoying the bonus info and you want me to continue this way, just hit the like button or leave me a quick comment to let me know. All right, thanks for watching, and until next time, sending you love and light.